He checking his hair. He don't know we in the car. He fixing his hair.
Anxiety, keep on trying, feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, my anxiety.
He look like a what?
A robber.
A robber?
My anxiety.
He look like he gonna steal a car. He not. I got your back, okay? You good now? You happy now?
No.
You was scared of the man in the window?
Yeah.
What you thought?
I thought him with a robber. It take our car away.
No. Mommy got your back always, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You was scared?
Yeah.
No, Mommy got your back. Okay? Ow. Oh. I always got your back. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
We stand with you. That's why we here. We stand with you. We support you.
Thank y'all for supporting me. Because nobody else wanted to hear my story except for people that know me and people that know I would never do anything like that. I would never harm anybody. I'm not a fighter. I'm not even confrontational. I wouldn't even do that on purpose. And I thank y'all for believing in me, and I love y'all.
Put a finger down if you dated a F-list celebrity since 2021. You know, you guys had your back and forths on and off, but at the end of the day, you guys always came back to each other and talked about building a life and having kids, and you showed him unconditional love 24/7. You took care of his daughter like she was your own. Meanwhile, all of this stuff is going on. His brother had a baby and was dating a very, very, very famous child star actress, now adult, and they were going through their legal drama publicly, and her mother came out accusing your boyfriend of being an abuser, a narcissist, evil, every horrible thing you can think of, and all the while he's in your apartment hiding from people serving him, like law papers serving him. He's crying in your apartment about how everyone's trying to say that his character is like they've got him all wrong and none of these things are true, and because you're so in love with this guy, you believe every single thing that he says. He's been manipulating you this whole entire time. Flash forward to end of 2024, December 2024, you finally get tired of all of the back and forth, the up and down, the highs and the lows with this guy. So you write him an email that basically says, I cannot do this any longer. Please leave me alone. You know, I don't want the family that we discussed. You know, I know that it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen separately. Go on with your life. You know, this is just too much for me. He calls you. Why did you send that email? You go, it's pretty self-explanatory. So he basically tells you, let's work on us, like, let's try again, like, I see a future with you, all these things, convince you all over again. And because you love this man deeply, you agree. So now you're hanging out, and now it's top of 2025, it's January, and you're thinking, okay, we're working together, like, this is the love of my life, no relationship is easy, whatever, he wants to be here, I want to be here, cool. We start watching a show one day, and we're watching this TV show, like a medical TV show, and there's a child that comes in to get an abortion. And I look at him, and he looks a little funny. So I'm like, are you okay? Like, is the show too queasy? He pauses the TV and tells you, I have to tell you something. Immediately, you start to shake, and you feel sick to your stomach, because the only thing this man could possibly tell you, after all of his cheating and lying and scamming and everything else he's done, is that he has a new baby coming. Ding, 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 ding. That's exactly what he told me, except for he said back in 2021, he gave his sperm to a sperm bank to this woman. She froze his sperm since 2021 and then randomly decided to unfreeze it without his knowledge and insert it in herself, and now she was waiting to see if she was pregnant. Mind you, I've been with this man since 2021. He's never mentioned such thing because it is a lie. This man is such a liar that he couldn't even fess up and say, hey, when we were broken up for 3 days, I went and I had schmegs with someone else. So he concocted this crazy, bizarre lie that he donated his sperm. I asked to see a contract. I asked to see the woman. He would not show me any of these things except saying, I don't owe you an explanation. I'm not going to defend myself. You need to believe what I'm saying. I'm distraught. I'm crying. And then it becomes physical. After this man blows up and tells me that I'm nothing, that I will never be anything, looks around my apartment. Mind you, this man hasn't worked in months because Hollywood doesn't want to deal with him. His name has been smeared, and so has his brother. After he's taken money from you, he continues to tell you that you're going to be nothing. I've been supporting the man. And all of these things, then he resorts to hitting you. And this was not the first time. This was the second. Didn't tell any of my family or friends about this stuff because I thought I could handle it. So yes, after I've been cheated on, lied to, publicly embarrassed, everyone and their mother knows that this man is awful. But yet, somehow, he gets invited to all of these Hollywood parties, and people rave about him because he's a narcissist, and he's wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask, and, you know, I saw him that day for who he truly was, and he didn't like it, and he didn't like the things that I had to say, so he resorted into hitting me. Yeah, so put a finger down if you went through that. Yeah, this guy's gonna get his, but not by my hands. I think it's gonna be the Lord's.
So life update. I'm living in my car. My little S10. This is me. Stay home for the foreseeable future. And yeah, I don't know what to do. And I don't really have anyone. I toured 2 apartments yesterday. I won't qualify for them because you have to make 2.5 times the over $1,200 rent a month, and I don't even make the rent a month. I've never been homeless before, but you know what? This is a really good story. Like, I can only go. I mean, I could go down, but like, I'm gonna go up from here, cause then, like, I'm broke and homeless at 21. But like, that makes for such a good story. When I'm like super successful and rich and like doing so well and have so many people. I'm gonna have such a bomb starter story. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like, I was broke and homeless at 21. And look where I am now. Boom. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like, wow. Go you. I just gotta make it through this part. But this part like builds resilience, character, all that shit. I'm gonna be so funny after this. I'm gonna have such a good personality. I'm gonna be equipped with so many skills. I'm gonna be so smart, crafty, nifty, and cool, and funny. And it's gonna be so good. I just gotta make it through this part. Just checking in, I guess. I mean, I'm just life update. I don't.
Haitian Bridge Alliance is what do you do? What are your goals?
The Haitian Bridge Alliance is a Black women-led organization that is really working in the intersection of human rights and migration, and we focus on people of African descent, understanding the multi-layered when it comes to immigration, when it comes to human rights and civil rights, and really ensuring that people of African descent, me, myself, I'm Haitian American, and understanding how the history of the Haitian people and the history of our Black American who are not of immigrant descent is intertwined in really trying to find ways to bring our communities together, to bring our families together, while we continue to center the fact that Black immigrants has always been a part of Black America, from Shirley Chisholm to Malcolm X. Their immigration connection from their parents and themselves has always been a part of Black America.
Okay, well, since you started there, I guess I'll follow you there. It seems like there's more division now. There are some conservative African Americans and some that, could be considered full-on MAGA within the reparations movement and elsewhere, who have taken a very distinctly anti-immigrant stance even when it comes to Black immigrants. Is that something that is impacting you? What do you say to those folks?
Absolutely, it's impacting us. And what I say to my siblings, you and I, my grandparents might be from Haiti and yours probably from North Carolina, doesn't mean we are no longer related. It simply means we have been divided, we have been disconnected, we have been taken away from each other. That doesn't mean we are no longer family or we are no longer siblings. So therefore, we cannot allow white supremacist ideologies to continue to infiltrate us as a family and continue to divide and conquer.
Now, understand that some people may not see a direct correlation or an issue with that video. Some people may say, it was just innocent. It was just a kid, observing something and feeling a certain type of way like most kids do, right? Cool, no problem. The issue with that is that you had a random black male that was just on the street, probably even a college student, right? Just going to and from. He was like, all right, well, I got to make it to, my next class or my next appointment, whatever it is. And let me just put my hair up real quick because he has locks. Let me put my hair up real quick and, make sure that I look presentable since I was just, out here on the street. And he proceeded to find a car, and the car had a very reflective glass surface by way of the tinted windows that was there, which he fully used as a mirror. And obviously he could not see into the vehicle, and he used it as a mirror. But unbeknownst to him, within the vehicle were two occupants, one being the black mother, the other one being the young black daughter. And you could see that the young girl was taken back by the whole situation. And the mother was filming and laughing, and she asked her daughter, like, are you okay? Yada, yada, yada. And the daughter was like, no, he looks like a robber. And I'm like, it's a little bit weird. Why would you automatically assume that the black guy that's near the car would be the robber? Right? So then after that, the mother got her to repeat it again, and she said the exact same thing. And then after the black guy pretty much left and carried on about his day, the mother had a conversation, and for a third time, the young girl ended up repeating the exact same thing. She was like, hey, she thought he was a robber and he was going to take the car. And the mother laughed about it. She was like, no, I'll protect you, yada, 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 all the other type of good stuff. At no point in time during that whole engagement did the mother use that as a teaching lesson. She never even took the opportunity, or even it never even thought or popped into her mind that maybe, I should work on the line of thinking of my daughter. Maybe I need to use this as a moment to educate her to not think that random black guys, like every random black guy out here, is a criminal, a thief. This is the type of mentality that I would expect from somebody of a different culture, right? Somebody who does not look anything reflective of a black American. Somebody could be Indian, somebody could be European, somebody Australian, Norwegian, somebody from South America, so on and so on, right? That's what I would expect that from, right? Because that would be straight ignorance, because of course they wouldn't know, right? So you would expect them to act in that manner. You would expect them to say something like that. But to know that these, for all intents and purposes, are American folks, and the mother allowed her daughter to have that thought process and to keep that thought process, is incredible. That by itself is incredible, and that's very, very dangerous. Just as dangerous as you would have a Karen walking down the street and feeling that if she saw a 6'6" black man walking down her block, that she has the right to call the police because he looks suspicious. He looks like he's up to no good. He looks like a criminal. Again, it's very dangerous. Throughout the week, I've been able to also see people post things stating that you should not trust straight black men, and or the thing like what's the artist name, Dochi, whatever her name is, and she wanted to state that straight black men are a red flag, right? So again, no matter where you go, no matter what community that you look at, you'll just so happen to find people that want to try to brand or criminalize or deem black men, straight black men, I'm sorry, in some type of way, shape, or form as a negative. Even though all men of all races, they still commit crimes and everything. For whatever reason, people decide and choose to make black men the poster child. And this is what you get directly out of that, where you have a very young, impressionable black girl that decided that that black man, no matter, it didn't even matter what it was that he was wearing, but that black man had to be a criminal. He just had to be trying to, attempt to steal or rob directly from them. So much so that she was taken aback, or dare I say, even afraid of that black man. That's crazy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.